Hi everybody, so I'm back with a video. I haven't been feeling good in several months, but I felt this was urgent, so I'm going to put out, it's titled The Rapture in the Day of the Lord, which I believe is the beast that's rising from the sea per Revelation 13 verses 1 and 2. And more specifically, the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii. So, and like I said, I believe that the beast that John the Revelator mentioned in Revelation 13 verses 1 and 2 is the beast that's rising from the sea. And if you look at it, I believe it's in association with the island of Hawaii, which became our 50th state on August 21st. You can look this up on Wikipedia. So on August 21st, 1959, statehood was granted to Hawaii and it became our 50th state. And so August 21st can be translated as 821, and this 821 Hawaii connection is in association with Daniel 8:21, which talks about the shaggy male goat. So under Wikipedia, and specifically under Hawaii, you can see information that, let me scroll down, that Hawaii was admitted to the Union on August 21st of 1959, and it became our 50th state of the United States, and the capital of Hawaii is in Honolulu, which resides on the Big Island. And if you go to Revelation chapter 13, verses 1 to 2, it talks about the beast from the sea. So it says in chapter 13, "Then I," and this is John the Revelator, "stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horn 10 crowns." And this word crowns is actually diadems. And on his heads a blasphemous name. Now the beast which I saw was like a leopard, his feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth like the mouth of a lion. And it goes on to say, the dragon gave him power, his throne, and great authority. So I put out information on this back in 2021, and so I'm going to play the rest of that information going forward from those videos that I posted, one in 2019, and I'll take bits from that and compile it with the other one from 2021. And so you can watch that information, but since I posted those back then, my sound quality wasn't that great, so I'll try and mess around with it, but bear that in mind going forward as you watch clips from those videos. So I hope this video will be a blessing to you. Please watch it to the end and share it with others, and please keep an eye on the volcano Kilauea going forward, as I believe this will be the day of the Lord and possibly the rapture at that time too. And please watch this through to the end. So I'll conclude here I'll have my other video that I posted about 4 years ago, which pertained to the day of the Lord, and that in particular is Isaiah 61:2, Joel 2:31, and Acts chapter 2 verses 18 to 21. This also seems to allude to the 821 Hawaii connection and the shaggy male beast and possibly the rapture. So it says in Joel 21, the sun shall turn into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. So that's the Lord's day. Then in Acts 2 verses 18 to 21, it says, and on my men servants and on my maid servants I will pour out my spirit in those days, and they shall prophesy. I will show wonders in the heaven above and sign in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke, which I believe pertains to the volcano Kilauea. The sun shall turn into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming and the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Not might be, but shall be saved. Anyways, I'll go with the clip. The sound quality isn't that great because I recorded that about 4 years ago. But anyways, please watch the rest of the video to the end.